We might like that. You know, he's played some of the most memorable characters. Lou Grant, of course, on Mary Tyler Moore, and the lovable Carl Fredricksen in Disney Pixar's Up, just to name a couple of recent ones. Now he's in town for a one-man stage show. You don't want to miss it. Joining me now is the legendary Ed Asner. We are so excited to have you here in studio. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Just call me Ad.
I'll just call you Ad.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Ad Edner.
Ed, we are very happy that you are here. And this is a big show for you tonight. You're playing FDR. Talk about a tough role. Some people liked FDR. Some people did not like FDR.
To hell with them.
To hell with them.
That's right.
Why is that?
Because he probably may well be the greatest president we ever had.
And so what parts of learning the different things that you're saying and learning about FDR, when you say that, what are you enjoying
Well, he
most?
saved us twice. He saved us with conquering the Depression, and he got us against great odds, armed for World War II.
And so those things are close to your heart, and they're important for you to explore?
He was a godhead to me. I was a sophomore in high school when I got the news that he was dead. And it's like the floor had been swiped away from me. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Because he played such a pivotal role for you.
The only president I knew.
So when you think about the current place where we are in politics and where our country is and the way that our leaders are leading, it's much different now from FDR.
Much different and far less God the Father than it used to be. And I prefer God the Father.
You like the God the Father type. So you get to do that now on stage in front of a live audience.
But I show that he's got a sense of humor as well.
Which you get a lot of laughs, actually. When you look at the clips of the different shows you've done, you do get a lot of laughs. What is it about this show that does that?
Well, he had a great sense of humor. He loved jokes. He loved pulling jokes. And I introduced some of them.
And you too, my friend, have a great sense of humor. From the moment you've stepped out of the elevator here at KOMO floor, you two, to the look you're giving me right now, you also have a great sense. He's offended just about everyone.
Is your husband watching?
He's not watching right now, but don't worry.
This is just a little incidental cheating. That's all it is.
It's all right. I think it's okay. I have the photos to prove it if he doesn't see it. But you have had this career that so many people love. When we, told people you were coming, what is it like when you sort of look back and the way that people see you? Because you sort of have that figurehead for many people when they think about television, movies.
Well, I said, how did I get here?
Really?
What happened? What did I do to deserve this? I'm no Betty White. I mean, I
oh,
know
come on
that.
now. You could go toe-to-toe with her.
Well, if I fell on her, I could go toe-to-toe. But I think that she's full of tricks and ruses and all kinds of chicanery. So I'm straight. I'm squeaky clean.
You are.
I don't resort to those ruses and tricks to get where I am.
You're straight.
She has. Putting on a football uniform.
I know, come on, for that whole Snickers thing, please. Yes, what are we going to do with that? Well, so what's next? You just did this Up, which someone said, there should be an Academy Award for the performance that Ed Asner gave in Up, which was remarkable voiceover. What's next? You've got this show now. I mean, it's like you just don't stop.
Well, I just did an SVU Wednesday night, which got some nice talk. And then I'm going to do these two performances, one in Tacoma, one in Edmonds. Then I go home for about 5 days. Then I go to Florida and do a couple episodes of The Glades. Then I go back on the FDR tour. So
in other words, you're not slowing down. Do you still like it? Do you still like getting on the plane? Do you still like going out and doing the performances?
When the audience is right, when the theater is right, it has died and gone to heaven. Aww. I love it.
It's just heaven for you. Well, it's heaven for us to have you here, and we're so glad that you had time to come by. And we'd love to have you go ahead and toss back for this commercial break as, Lou Grant. But not before I remind people tonight, the show, make sure that you don't miss it, Pantages Theater in Tacoma. It starts at 7:30, and you want to make sure you be there. So as Lou Grant, will you toss back to the commercial break, or just say, tell Brad, take it away.
Take it away, Brad.
Oh, there we go. There's that voice I heard growing up. Okay.
There you go. We appreciate it. Thanks again.